It's time to join our news teams where you are. Goodbye.
Good evening, welcome to BBC Newsline. A man has died in a road accident near Downpatrick this afternoon. 63-year-old Peter Francis Devlin from Kilcoo in County Down was the driver of a car which was involved in a collision with a lorry. The accident happened close to the Annacloy junction. The lorry driver and his passenger were treated in hospital for shock. And there were long tailbacks on the M2 this afternoon after an accident close to the York Road train station. A man was taken to hospital in a serious condition. 2 men have escaped injury in a gun attack in Londonderry. Up to 5 masked men attempted to force their way in through the back door of the property in the Cornhill area around 9:30 last night. When the gang were unable to get in, they fired a shot through a window. It's believed a fire at a derelict building in Belfast city centre was started deliberately. Crews were called to the fire on Donegal Street around 4 o'clock this morning. Divisional Commander Graham Laurie said there were fears the blaze could spread.
It was a dangerous call for us because we had to go in internally firefight and expose the roof and actually extinguish the fire from there. The fire, as you can see, is out at the minute. However, we're working with structural engineers just to look at the safety aspect of the building to allow us to go in and finish off, putting out some of the hotspots.
The former leader of the DUP, Ian Paisley, says he doesn't believe there will ever be a Sinn Féin First Minister. Speaking in an interview for the Politics show, he said he could not imagine unionist parties would be so disorganised as to allow Republicans to become the largest party in the Assembly. His comments come after weeks of speculation about unionist unity candidates standing in the forthcoming general election. Mr Paisley, who is the MP for North Antrim, is retiring from Westminster at the end of this Parliament.
I don't think that there's going to be a day when the parties will be so disordered, the unionist parties will be so disordered that Sinn Féin will be the largest party. We are the largest. The unionists are the largest. There's been a swing to unionism too, and I believe we'll not have that.
And you can see that interview in full on the Politics show on BBC One tomorrow, starting at midday. Today has been the busiest day of the year so far for St George's Market in Belfast. Thousands of people visited to tempt their taste buds at a chocolate festival, and our very own chocolate expert, Natasha Sayi, was there.
It was local man Sir Hans Sloane who discovered that cocoa beans and milk were a winning combination. And 350 years after his birth, that discovery was celebrated. The Chocolate Festival at St George's Market featured workshops on how to cook up tasty treats, and local chocolatiers demonstrated their craft.
A lot of people now are learning more about chocolate and they like good quality couverture chocolate, and a lot more people are eating high 70% cocoa solid chocolate, which is actually good for you.
As well as tasting great, it was about showcasing local produce as part of Great Belfast Food Week, and one expert was very impressed.
This market has just grown tremendously, and I've been very interested to learn from the market manager that one of the reasons is that they keep their prices really low so that the best producers, who are, the farmers, the makers, they can afford to come here, and it's a lesson that we could really learn on the mainland.
So it's thumbs up all round. And as for me, well, what else would you expect?
What? Okay, this has to be the best story I've ever done. Natasha Sayi, BBC Newsline, at the Chocolate Fest at St George's Market.
Now, if only she brought a few of them back to the office with her. Oh well. Time for a look at the forecast. Here's Liam Dutton.
Good evening. We all saw some sunshine today, but we had a few showers around as well. The showers die away tonight though, leaving us dry with clear skies and turning quite chilly, particularly in rural spots. So overnights tonight, any showers will fade away. It's a dry night with lengthy clear spells, a little bit misty in some spots by dawn, and it will turn chilly. As I mentioned, a touch of ground frost, temperatures down to 1 or 2 degrees. So a chilly start to Sunday with a few mist patches. Otherwise though, it's a bright day with good spells of sunshine. Quite breezy though, so feeling cool in that breeze despite the sunshine, with a top temperature of 10 or 11 degrees. It turns more unsettled towards the middle part of the week. Showers or longer spells of rain, which could be wintry across the hills. Goodbye.
Well, that's it. BBC Newsline will be back tomorrow at 10 to 6. You can keep up to date with local news on BBC Radio Ulster or on our local news online service. But from everyone here, have a very good evening. Bye-bye.
Good evening. Just a reminder that the clocks will